You missionaries have been called of God. You will be taking the blessings of the restored gospel to every corner of the world. You're excited to serve the Lord and your fellow brothers and sisters. But in your excitement to become the best missionary you can, do not take chances with your health or safety. You simply cannot serve effectively when you are sick or injured. You have been called to serve. Service is the hallmark of missionary work. So go forth. Serve the Lord by serving His children, but see to it that when you serve in safety.
Big show today, Missionary Training Center.
Doesn't get any bigger.
Aaron, I see we have 2 of our 3 hosts in place. Please tell me you know where Spencer is.
He just texted me. I know exactly where he is.
Pulling into the parking lot. Okay, everybody.
30 seconds to air. He's not going to make it. It's going to be YouTube till the first break. All right, let's do it.
I'm here! Hey, John.
Where have you been?
Sorry.
Hey?
Sorry.
Your hair.
Hey, you're tight.
What are you thinking?
Dude, I'm good.
We're almost on the air.
Whatever.
When the light goes on, I'll be ready. Whatever, let's go.
Got some flowers.
And 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4,
Okay,
3.
Okay, I think we're good. 2, 1. All right. Okay, let's do this.
From around the corner and across the globe, it's the Safety Zone. Special Missionary Training Center episode, Serving in Safety.
Hi, everyone. I'm Vivian.
And I'm Jerem.
And I'm just happy to be here.
Yeah.
His name is Spencer, and together we host the Safety Zone, the only program dedicated to keeping our missionaries safe, secure, and healthy through video replay and analysis. So, Spencer, are you excited for today's show?
Can't you tell? My heart is racing.
I like this every show. When was your last doctor visit? You should have your blood pressure checked.
Whatever.
All right, then. In this special MTC edition, we want to cover 3 broad categories, the areas of life as a missionary that are, well, to be honest, trouble spots.
That's right. Church leaders and safety specialists have determined that if you young elders and sisters give special attention to these areas, you'll increase your chances of staying safe and healthy, allowing you to give everything you have to serving the Lord and your fellow beings during your mission.
Amen.
That's what it's all about. So, Jerem, you're up first. What do you have for us?
Okay, let's start with staying safe while getting around.
Pedestrian safety.
I specifically requested the longer version.
That one costs a little extra. The Missionary Handbook stresses the importance of maintaining the highest standards of conduct by keeping the commandments, living mission rules, and following the counsel of your mission president. It goes on to say that studying the handbook regularly will help missionaries understand the principles it teaches.
You are a really good rememberer.
Thanks, I think. So I thought instead of showing bad examples, I'd take you through the day of a missionary companionship who stays obedient, aware, and respectful while out and about. It all starts with a safety moment.
Usualmente las 5 de mayo hay mucho tráfico, muchos carros que pasan muy rápido, entonces...
These 2 elders are holding something called a safety moment, something every companionship should do before leaving their apartment or engaging in an activity.
Like at the start of a service project?
Exactly. Or even just heading out for teaching appointments. That's what's happening today. So they're talking about where they'll be going, how they'll get there, and how to stay safe, obedient, and alert while traveling.
Yeah, I like the idea of safety moments. If nothing else, it focuses missionaries' attention and makes them more aware while they're out there.
Right, it helps them stay obedient.
And aware.
And obedient. Now, these 2 missionaries are assigned a car. Take a look at this. You see that?
What?
I saw it.
What?
With this companionship, it's not just driver and passenger, it's driver and co-driver, like a pilot and co-pilot. Both remain alert and aware.
Okay, wait, show me again.
See, both elders look right and left and right and left again, 2 times.
Both staying so alert. What else, Jerem?
Watch this next example.
Hey, tell them we're fighting the croco. Hey, elders!
Okay, these elders right here on bikes. They're staying safe too, wearing helmets, riding single file, traveling with traffic to the right, constantly aware.
Way to stay alert, elders.
Which ones?
Both companionships, they're all doing what they should.
I want to make one more point. Let's roll it back. See, the biking elders at first don't recognize the other missionaries. To them, it's just a car, but regardless, they're aware that the driver of this car might not see them. So look at the eye line here.
Yeah, they're watching for others who may not be watching for them.
Right, so they make sure to make eye contact, watching for others who may not be watching for them.
That's what I just said.
Making eye contact with the driver lets them know it's safe to cross. Excellent job.
So obedience and awareness while driving and while biking. But now take a look at this. These two missionaries just finished an appointment. Now they're walking back to their car. See, even when walking, they stay alert to their surroundings. It's like I said, so much of this is being aware of those who aren't being aware of you.
I said that.
Watch what happens next.
Oh, come on, man. You don't do that.
Staying alert is not only a way to stay safe, but look, being constantly aware opens opportunities for missionaries to be missionaries.
And service is almost always a function of staying alert to the needs of others.
Okay, we're closing up the A block. Ready with the bumper.
That's right, what a great opportunity to serve others. These elders are sharp.
So listen up. Whether you're driving, biking, or walking, always start with the safety moment. Then stay amazingly alert out there. Watch out for those who aren't watching out for you.
Yeah, I wish I had said that at some point.
Don't go anywhere. When we come back, Spencer tackles Preparation Day safety.
Hey, Steph, you have the playbacks ready for Spencer's block?
Yeah. Have you seen his pics?
Better show me.
Okay. Playing them back right now.
Oh, boy. Okay, can I hear your headset?
Yeah.
Hey, Spencer, can you hear me?
Yeah, Hank, go ahead.
Say, this footage for your next segment.
Yeah, no, that all happened. That's real footage from Preparation Day activities gone wrong.
Yeah, that's what worries me. Listen, just in the interest of time, what are your two favorite?
Okay, let's go with Lost in the Market and Out of Hand Soccer Match.
Lost in the Market, Out of Hand Soccer Match. Okay, ready up, everyone?
And we're live in 5, 4, 3.
And cue intro.
Welcome back to the Safety Zone. Now, the man with a full throttle and a dry tank, Spencer.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure I didn't approve that intro.
Yeah, that's because I did.
Of course you did.
What's the topic, Spencer?
The topic is Preparation Day safety.
Preparation Day safety.
I had so many good examples you probably wouldn't believe.
Examples of how to stay safe on Preparation Day? Good examples?
Yeah.
Well, let's just call them entertaining examples.
Okay, sorry to interrupt, but just to set the stage, the Missionary Handbook talks about Preparation Day activities. It says things like recreational activities should be safe and enjoyable, and how you should avoid activities that might cause injury or extreme fatigue, that sort of thing.
Take a look and see if we can learn a thing or two. Let's watch something I call Lost in the Market.
Okay, these 4 sister missionaries happen upon each other while doing their weekly shopping. The 2 senior companions have been friends since all the way back in their MTC experience. They haven't seen each other for months. What a glorious reunion.
Look at them. It looks like they have a lot of catching up to do.
Clearly, stories are exchanged.
Sister Warren, this is my old companion.
Oh, the memories.
Fantastic, right?
Hey, what's your
But they're about to make a classic mistake.
Oh, I see what you're talking about. They're leaving those poor younger sisters behind. That's kind of rude.
Rude is probably an understatement.
It's being disobedient.
Disobedient?
Actually, for once, Jerem's right. Preparation Day offers great opportunities for groups of missionaries to get together for various activities, but at no time should missionaries separate from their assigned companions unless authorized by the mission president.
You sound like me. It's in the handbook.
It's in the handbook. Don't pair up with other missionaries.
I feel so bad for those newer missionaries.
Yeah, you should. They've only been in the country 2 weeks, and it's not exactly an easy language, so here's what happened.
You can see it all over their faces. They lost their companions completely. And you may have also noticed, it's a really big market.
Don't they have phones?
The senior companions have both phones.
Oh.
So after more than an hour, They found a store owner who was kind enough to let them call the mission president.
Ooh, wouldn't want to be those senior companions after that phone call.
Yikes. The lesson here is stick with your companion always, even on preparation day. Your mission president had the inspiration to assign you two together, so when you're in groups, don't pair off with others.
Ready up the soccer game footage.
Another potential source of safety trouble on preparation day involves, and I know this isn't your forte, Jerem, but bear with me, physical activity.
You're right. It's my number one strength. The handbook says physical activities in sports should be enjoyable and not competitive. It also says not to do things that could get you injured or cause extreme fatigue. Just trying to be helpful.
Well, it was a nice try. Does your brain ever hurt?
Yes, they're called headaches. I take medicine for that.
Outstanding. All right, let's roll the footage. I call this out-of-hand soccer match.
Energy high, smiles all over the faces. Preparation day, in this way, is a game day and great opportunity for physical recreation. These elders get together within their area just about every week at a local soccer field. Great chance to pass it around a little bit, get some exercise, laugh, it's healthy, show off. Some elders are better than others, and that's okay. Just get out and have fun.
Nice stop.
It's pretty good.
Look at that wizardry.
Great move.
Okay, then it gets a little physical.
Uh-oh.
That's fun.
Okay, the blood's boiling a little bit, clearly. Time for a segment I like to call...
Let's break it down.
That was nice, Spencer. I like it.
Thank you, Viv.
Decent.
Time to break it down. What's going to happen here?
This is too easy. I mean, look, competitive games should be avoided. It's what the handbook says.
There's nothing wrong with a little pickup game of soccer or football, depending on where you are in the world.
Of course not. And it looked like most of these elders were there to enjoy themselves and get some exercise, but these ones turned out to be some kind of battle.
Sometimes battles result in casualties.
So your analysis is?
Somebody's gonna get hurt.
Let's see what happened.
He's mad. Oh! Right in the face! Oh my goodness.
That did not go as planned.
He's out cold.
That is not good.
That wasn't fair.
It's always someone else who gets hurt. The elder, is he okay?
No, he's not okay. Broken nose, 2 black eyes, unable to do any real missionary work for over a week.
But I bet you he didn't play goalie again.
He probably didn't. Injuries on preparation day are more common because our elders and sisters are more physically active, engaging in activities they normally don't during the week.
Okay, but in all fairness...
Well, there's nothing fair about it. Accidents happen unfairly to people who aren't at fault at all, but those who stay situationally aware can often avoid accidents initiated by others.
It's like they say, pé quebrado pulsa dolorosamente se você caísse na rocha ou a rocha caísse sobre você. It's from my mission in Brazil. It means a broken foot throbs painfully whether you fall on the rock or the rock falls on you.
That's actually pretty good.
Thanks.
And in South Korea we say, 이 세상의 모든 사람들이 우리 형제님을 몰랐으면 좋겠습니다.
What does that mean?
Don't worry about it. Back to preparation day. Sports. It's easy to get competitive and forget the purpose of recreational activities on preparation day. Jerem, again?
Oh, the handbook? It says sports should be fun, not competitive, and that being active is all about keeping your body fit for missionary work.
Thank you, my friend. Getting competitive too often leads to getting yourself hurt, or worse, injuring others. And stay together. The handbook says that on preparation day, you need to stay in your area and stay with your companion.
I love when you quote from the handbook. I'm impressed. It also says staying together means staying within sight and hearing of each other.
And now you know how to keep yourself safe on preparation day. When we come back, it's Vivian's turn.
When we come back, our third and final health and safety area, nutrition and hygiene.
And we're out.
That was a nice, strong segment. I think a lot of preparation day mishaps happen because missionaries are involved in a lot of unfamiliar activities.
So, what do you have for hygiene and nutrition?
Oh, I think you'll like it. Do you still get queasy about germs?
Why?
Oh, I know you like it.
Okay, people, we're live in 5, 4, 3.
Go ahead and play EBS.
Welcome back to the Safety Zone.
It's not just accidents and injuries that can put you out of commission. Sickness and disease can slow down the work and sometimes even lead to sending you home early.
Nutrition and hygiene.
It's a hard fact that missionary illness could be reduced by up to 80% if missionaries would just get in the habit of washing their hands frequently with soap and clean water. 80%.
As you know, we live in a time of great leaps in technology, so I'm proud to now debut for the very first time the latest in video technology.
Microbe enhancement.
Did he just say microbe enhancement?
Okay, so on the surface, it looks like the sisters who live here do a pretty good job of keeping things clean.
Okay.
But wait, let's switch to microbe enhancement.
Oh.
There it is.
Yep, they prepared chicken last night. Looks like they forgot to take soap and water and wash off the cutting board.
Oh, how do you forget that? Chicken is one of the worst offenders. Gnarly, salmonella, ugh.
Good old salmonella. I believe he played center field for the Twins.
Oh, no, stop it.
Oh, that germ cam mode is amazing. Like, you can see every little parasite. Is this high definition or what?
Yeah, you know, maybe we could... Oh.
Actually, what we're gonna do is we're going to follow these sisters throughout their day and see just how easy it is to gather germs when you're not paying attention.
Oh, the handle will get you. Everyone touches the handle.
Don't touch the handle.
You know they will.
Oh.
There it is.
Just go wash your hands and everything's fine.
I think it'll be a good lesson.
Don't touch anything else.
You doing okay, Spencer?
Oh, not your
Hand to the face. Hand to the face. That's a penalty.
How are you? This is Bullet.
Don't bring a dog into this.
But it's a cute dog, Spencer.
With his cute little germs.
Yeah, cuteness has nothing to do with how gross this is.
Hi. Hey, how are you?
Don't.
Oh, a 4-person germ transfer.
How's your week been?
Hand to the face.
Poor unsuspecting people.
It's been good. It's been a good week.
Yeah, well, it's about to be a really bad night, sister.
I can't find it anywhere.
Oh, here, you can use mine. There you go.
I can't.
Thank you. Common sense. Hallelujah.
Not like this. Just use your finger.
No.
Sure?
Yeah, Sister Hoffman did it. Sister Weymouth, Sister Chapel, all my past companions.
Okay.
Yeah, they all
Fail. Oh.
Yeah, no problem.
Yeah.
Oh, actually, I'll just...
Sorry, Spencer.
And you too?
I've been thinking a lot about Aaliyah lately.
You need to think about germs instead, I think.
Tell me they washed their hands. Oh, nope. Clearly they didn't.
All over. Do they only eat chicken or is this a burger?
Don't. Oh.
You have a little something on your face.
A little something?
Yeah, a little bit more on the corner.
That's disgusting. Just stop it. Stop. We get it. I'm done.
Are you sure? I think they visited a petting zoo lately.
No. Don't team up with him. You're above that.
And the llama wanted some lip balm.
Oh. Yes, it did.
Look at Spencer. The guy can't handle his germs.
The point is, washing your hands regularly throughout the day with soap and water greatly reduces the chance of getting sick.
By 80%.
And that's just cleanliness of hands. Making sure the food you buy and the food prep area of your apartment are clean is also vitally important.
Your whole apartment, in fact.
That's right, and don't forget clean, safe drinking water. In parts of the world where you can't trust tap water, our missionaries are issued water filtration devices. Make sure you use them, not just for drinking water, but for washing your food as well.
Okay, get ready for the wrap-up, folks.
So there you have it. The 3 big areas where missionaries who aren't being obedient and aware often get themselves in trouble. Vehicle, bicycle, and pedestrian safety. Preparation day safety. And proper nutrition, hygiene, and safe drinking water. Spencer, you gonna be all right, man?
I'll be fine.
But once again, it's vital that you elders and sisters understand that there are real dangers here. Real missionaries, just like you, suffer real consequences when they fail to be situationally aware and obedient. So we'd like to end with a segment we call Let's Get Real. For instance, recently 2 sister missionaries waited to cross a busy multi-lane street, 2 or 3 lanes of traffic in each direction. When a car in the near lane stopped for them, one of the sisters hurried across, assuming the cars in the other lanes would also stop. She was struck by a driver who never saw her. Her injuries were severe enough to end her mission.
That's awful. And not long ago, 4 elders were driving to Zone Conference on the freeway when the distracted driver realized he was about to miss his exit. He crossed several lanes of traffic quickly. They were struck by a vehicle in their blind spot and their car rolled, ejecting one of the elders. All 4 were hospitalized and went home from their missions early. The ejected elder required several months of painful rehabilitation.
And preparation day. An elder suffered a severe leg fracture when he decided it would be fun to jump off a 2-story deck and onto a trampoline at a member's house. And where was his companion while all this poor decision-making was happening? Inside the home, playing billiards with the member.
Oh man, not in sight or hearing of his companion.
And another time, several elders were playing basketball on preparation day. Harmless, right? Well, instead of getting simple exercise, they turned it into a competition, using a chair as a launching point for a slam dunk contest. One missionary caught his ring on the hoop. Oh, Jerem, you need to take over.
Okay, just breathe. The elder caught his ring on the hoop, degloving his finger. Oh man, I don't know if you've ever seen a degloved finger.
That is awful.
The surgeons had to amputate it.
Oh.
All because missionaries ignored the rules. They thought something sounded fun, so they disobeyed.
On hygiene and nutrition, a sister missionary in a developing country was admitted to the hospital with tapeworms. She often failed to wash her hands and had been eating almost no fruits or vegetables. The longest tapeworm in her digestive tract measured 2 feet.
Ugh.
Spencer, you ready?
Yeah, I got it. And then we recently had 2 elders who were hospitalized with severe diarrhea, vomiting, and dehydration. Gross, right? And you'd think this would be in some remote corner of the world. Nope, the United States of America. Turns out their food preparation area was filthy. They rarely cleaned the countertops, cutting boards, or preparation utensils.
Well, I hope you get the point. It gets real out there. Real things happen to real missionaries. Don't think that something like this could never happen to you.
Right, because when you're not careful, obedient, and situationally aware, you put your health and maybe even your life at risk. Spencer?
And finally, the story of Elder Stuart Silver, young, full of enthusiasm. Elder Silver was called to the Idaho Pocatello mission. His mom sent him off, like all missionary moms do, with a lot of pride, a little bit of worry, and then just 1 week into his mission, the unthinkable happened.
Was this accident preventable? Yes. There was one decision, just one, that we could have made to, avoid all of this.
I was on my mission for 6.5 days before this accident occurred. The night of my first preparation day, we stopped by the home of one of our ward mission leaders, and he told us about a service opportunity the next morning.
This couple wanted this shed moved. They just moved here from back east. They're not members. And I thought this might be a great opportunity for them to get to know the missionaries.
So they brought a flatbed trailer with them to move these sheds, lift it up as a team, move it onto the flatbed trailer. We're talking about how we can secure it to make sure, it doesn't move around as we're driving.
And one of the elders said, we ought to just screw it to the deck. And I thought that's a great idea.
The shed needed a little bit more support, so the idea was brought up that we just hop on the trailer and help hold down the shed as we were moving.
I looked at Stuart and I said, are you okay with this? And he's like, yeah, we'll be fine. I didn't have the common sense to say this might be a bad idea.
But I was a little bit hesitant about it. It seemed, maybe not the very safest thing, but I didn't think it would be terribly unsafe. I don't actually remember exactly what happened next.
We were going about 25 miles an hour, and a microburst came out of nowhere, which caught the sheds like a kite and just blew it straight up and off to the side of the trailer.
The west wind just took that shed to the east.
And I watch him as he falls forward and hits the railing of the flatbed trailer that we were on, and then his head hit the asphalt.
I just remember the sheds coming off and the elders. I could see them roll as they hit the road, and I immediately knew this is not good at all.
When I come to, it's a few seconds later, not much time had passed. I open my eyes, and I look over to Stuart, and he's convulsing. He's moving very violently. I stood up and started running to where he was. was a lot of blood. I pulled out of my pocket, I had a vial of oil. It's the same one. I found it. And proceeded to give him a blessing. In the blessing, I said, "You have many lives yet to touch on earth, and you've touched mine." The impact to my head gave me a skull fracture that almost broke into my brainstem. I had severe bleeding.
The people helping him and working with him believed that it was a lost cause and had not expected him to live.
I would have nightmares for the months after. I would see him just falling. I would just scream, and I couldn't wake up. It was quickly apparent that there was going to need to be a lot more time towards healing. I have 5 discs and 25 screws in my head, but there was never a question. As long as I was physically capable, I was going to go back and finish what I started. And so from accident to setting foot back on my mission was almost 8 months to the day. I thought that I had denied him that opportunity to serve because of my one choice to jump in the back of a trailer.
Obviously, riding on the back of a trailer isn't very smart. And this is so typical of missionary work. You want to help somebody. You want to get in there with that power tool and chop something down. You want to do something to help, and you don't want to tell anybody no. And I can understand that. Brand new missionary, wanted to do what's right, didn't follow that inner core feeling that this probably isn't a good idea.
To any new missionary, I would say that you have as much authority and responsibility for the area that you're in, for the work that you are doing, just as much as your companion.
I was wrong for allowing such an event to happen, because I should have known better. I should have known to be more cautious or to mitigate that risk.
Be safe, don't do anything dumb, and speak up if you feel unsafe.
I want to make a couple of things very clear. First of all, Elder Silver and his companion were good, solid, hardworking missionaries. Secondly, they just wanted to help people. They wanted to get out, specifically Elder Silver, who had been in the field all of a week with the peak of enthusiasm, and do some good. It's really unfortunate, but they were good missionaries trying to do good things.
They certainly had good intentions. And look, accidents can happen to anyone, whether you are being obedient or disobedient. But the principles that we talk to you about are things that will help reduce your risk. We don't want what happened to Elder Silver to happen to you. So this episode won't be the last time you see us.
Throughout your missionary service, the Safety Zone will visit you regularly with focused reminders about staying healthy, safe, and secure.
Future episodes will cover everything from maintaining safe apartments to carbon monoxide dangers to proper behavior with children and more, all designed to help you learn important principles and change your behavior when necessary.
So, as we sign off, never lose sight of the 3 keys to staying safe, healthy, and strong. Be obedient to mission rules, to local laws, and to the counsels of your mission president and the promptings of the Spirit.
Be aware, wherever you go, whatever you do, be alert to your surroundings. Watch for dangers to yourself and your companion. Situational awareness saves lives.
And be respectful. A humble approach to all aspects of your mission puts you in a state where you are more receptive to promptings and more likely to make good choices. So thanks for joining us. Thank you for answering the call to serve. And thank you for focusing on what you learned today. For Spencer and Jerem and me, Vivian, and on behalf of all the crew here at the Safety Zone, stay safe out there.
Tune in next time for Spencer, Vivian, and Jerem in the Safety Zone.